Good afternoon. It's Celebrity U Radio TV show, and we're here on Thursday. It's August 26th. I probably shouldn't say that in case I ever use this for a replay, but, you know, I like to keep track of this, and we've been going now about 4 months. So we're real excited. I've got a great show planned. It seems like the kids have all gone back to school, and so have the guests coming back. So we've got some people that are available that normally weren't during the summertime. Actually, down here in Dallas, it's it rained yesterday. We had 92-degree weather. You know, I'm always talking about the weather, and I complain because that's what makes me late. But what made me late today was just sheer traffic jam. So I apologize for the viewers, and I want to tell you about the show today because I'm excited about it. I'm going to be interviewing Robin Austin, and she's an IT business development and marketing strategist. That's a mouthful. She's going to be doing it. Her segment is called "If You Stand on Cloud Computing, Will You Need a Parachute?" Now, I had never heard of cloud. I wanted to say clown computing, cloud computing. But last week we had such a good response to our tech segment. I was talking to her, and she is one of the most knowledgeable people in that area. She was going to come on and talk about some really new tech things, and that involves the cloud computing that is a new trend. And she's going to be talking about that, working in virtual environments and Google Apps and things. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm so glad she could come to the show. And then we have Clayton Bailey. Now, he's coming back the first time as a host, and he brought us worm wine. And I'm telling you, you're going to have to watch the segment to find out what it is. But he has connected with Heather Rinaldi and Andrea Bethel. They are organic vegetable garden people, and they work here in Dallas, and they do these wonderful things for people and set up their gardens and make food for the restaurants. I mean, they're in the news, and I'm excited about having it. And they're going to talk about some really good tips down here for the organic vegetable. And that leads me into the next segment, which will be Clint Fuquay. He's going to talk about, school's back in session, and he's back because the professor's here and the kids are in school, and that means they're around a lot of sick people. And not mentally and physically, but anyway, you hope not mentally, but they need to be protected with their immune system, nutrition. They're going. You're down. It's not the summer days. Maybe your summer's crazy with your kids, but when they're in school, they get out of school. Got to take them to still their things. So he's going to be talking about how to keep them and you healthy, and because an apple a day will keep the doctor away is not the only thing you need to do. So we're going to have a nice panel discussion here, and we're going to be talking about health and wellness. And he does the personal health care reform talk show segment. Then we're going to have Susan Stageman on the second hour, and she's going to be talking about, it's not about the money, it's what you believe about money. And I'm not talking about just positive thinking. We're talking about core beliefs like, I don't deserve to have this money, or if I make more money than my family, it's bad, or money is the root of all evil. And these things can actually cloud your mind and harm you in trying to attract and go forward and be successful. She's going to be talking about that because she does a fantastic seminar here in Dallas. And so she's going to actually give some questions and take us through it. And you're going to find out if you have scarcity or a wealthy mind. So please stick around. Then we're going to have Travis. Now, he's my social media guru, and we love Travis. He's over there on Twitter. You can see him raising his fingers back there. And you need to tweet him, by the way. If you have a question for any of the guests, he is out there manning that Twitter, and we're doing it #CUTV. I shortened it. How do you like that, Travis? Yeah. #CUTV. And then we're also going to be following the one we'd given you before, but I'm not going to say it again because you'll use it. So he knows what it is, but he's going to give the questions to the people. And then there's a chat room. If you're watching the show live, join the chat room and talk to Travis and give your questions. He'll be right on point. But he's going to talk about location marketing and how to use social networking for your brick and mortar businesses. And so this has been a challenge, but the smartphones and these location-based social services, social media networks are allowing you to really get the word out where you are, have specials and things like that. And he's He's going to give a talk on that. So you're going to learn how to take this real world connection and make more traffic to your business. Then we're going to have Stuart and Joe. Stuart Grant is going to be talking about starting your own business, the basic elements, common mistakes, and tips. And then we're going to have, if we have time, and I had to squeeze people in, we're going to have Joe do the movie review of Avatar. I brought the trailer, and it's coming out again in a second edition with more scenes and thicker HD, and they're going to put it in the IMAX. I just watched it last week on demand, so it was a great movie. Anyway, so I'm going to get started here.